Hello anime lovers, welcome back to the Anime Sakai channel. This time I will provide info on the release date of Wrong Way Magic Episode 7. As is known, Healing Magic is an anime adapted from the novel by Kurokata. Then worked on in collaboration between Studio Ad and Shin-A, which is planned to be broadcast in 13 episodes. Previously in Episode 5, Rose and Usato were seen going somewhere in the Lingal Kingdom. Usato is told that he will be given the task of accompanying Suzune to practice. Rose also said that Usato was also asked to accompany Kazuki, but he refused, because at that time Usato had just returned from the Dark Forest. While outside the palace, Usato met Suzune, who was accompanied by Uruku the Knight and Korin the Magician. Then Rose warned Suzune not to rely on Usato, because his healing magic was not an all-purpose power. On the way, Usato's party was ambushed by several bandits. Suzune, who saw this, became overjoyed and immediately used her lightning magic. A few moments later, a herd of boar came, making Usato and Suzune fall into the river. When looking around, Usato knew that the river was his training place when Rose took him. Because it was getting dark, so they decided to spend the night in a cave. In the cave, they met a venom monkey. Usato then warned Suzune not to touch it, because it was poisonous. But she ignored him, and ended up getting poisoned herself. Elsewhere, Kazuki looked angry when he was told that Usato and Suzune had disappeared. But Rose calmed him down by saying that Usato was strong, and they would both be fine. While going to sleep, Suzune asks Usato how he feels about being summoned to another world, and if he wants to go home. Usato says, sometimes he wants to go home, sometimes he doesn't. Meanwhile, Suzune said that she didn't want to return to Earth, because she was always waiting for this opportunity to be free from her false identity. Hearing this, Usato praised him, because Suzune was the same as him, who wanted to change. In Episode 6, after returning from the Dark Forest, Rose told Suzune and Usato that the Demon King's army had arrived at the border. And they had built a bridge across the river, but Rose had destroyed it to buy time. Then Usato went to Rose's room. There Rose told Usato about his role on the battlefield. And he also warned Usato not to be careless when healing people. After that, Usato was given a rescue team uniform, which was specially designed. Once again Rose warned Usato not to sacrifice himself to save others. That night, Kazuki went to see Usato. He said that he was very afraid when fighting against monsters, but as a hero he couldn't run away. So Episode 6 of Healing Magic will air today, while Episode 7 will be released on February 16, 2024. YouTube Muse Asia shows Wrong Way Healing Magic. You can watch it there. Here are the show times, guys.